Hello, today we're going to fill out a spread in my sketchbook. I don't remember where I left off. Here we go. I have an empty spread here. I have a concept for a painting I want to do, but I think I'll do that as a speed paint. So yeah, I just have a nice empty spread I'm going to do something on. This is a Master's Touch 5.5 by 8.5. And I would not recommend it. The paper is so thin. It does not like watercolor. It honestly kind of like shows the watercolor through the page, which kind of sucks. And I also have some like papers that are like different colored and stuff, because we can like put like a page or something and like do a different color on it. At least that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking we can do like something like this, and then one up here, or one down here and one up here, something cool like that, and then we can like do some sketches and stuff. Today specifically what I wanted to draw was I wanted to draw some food. I have yet to draw food in the sketchbook. Like, I've just been drawing people and like animals, so I think it's time to switch it up and draw something different. I'm thinking about using my polychromos colored pencils. I have a lot of them. You just can't see them because I have them to the side, but I was thinking about doing that. I could do like sketches with like a brown. The thing with food is that the food tends to be like brown colored, and to some degree, so I'm hoping that with having a brown I can like draw some of the food fairly easily. I do have a Pinterest account that I can link down below. I'm gonna make a new board and I'm gonna call it, okay, I made a new board and I'm calling it food, and I'm just gonna add some random drawings, or not drawings, pictures of food. I think the first drawing I'm gonna do is eggs on toast. Okay, I have my picture. I'm gonna save it so that way I can show you guys later. And I'm gonna start sketching. I think I'll start down here. I'm just gonna draw the vague outline of the bread for the toast. I'm curious, do you guys draw along to videos like this, or do you put it on when you go like, probably, it makes sense to put this on when you're drawing too, but I never know where people put these videos on in the background with, or if they just watch it. I'm not sure. I'm curious to know what you guys personally do. Do you put it on and watch it, or do you just let it play out? Eggs are so weird to draw because they like end up turning into chunks of inexplainable mess, and it's really hard to draw that because, well, it's an inexplainable mess of food. I'm not sure what to do here. Does that look like eggs? I don't know if this looks like eggs. I've just been kind of drawing and not talking. Sorry about that, guys. This looks okay. I'm gonna color in a little bit the side. I think this whole spread I'm gonna do with colored pencils, but I don't think I'm gonna be using just polychromos. I think I'm gonna use my other ones. Do you guys like my watercolor rag? I use this on like everything that I watercolor. It's just a napkin. That way it's less of an intense image. And then I'm gonna continue to add detail like this. I think this works. On the picture they have like little green specks of something, so I'm just gonna add that in. There's not really any like specialty to them. They're just kind of like green lines, not really much detail to them. I probably should have added them at the end now that I'm thinking about it, but it's okay. It's just egg. It's okay if this does not come out good. I think my plan is to just draw this one and then do like a portrait in colored pencil, and then after that one do like, after the portrait, do like a portrait of a dog or something. Honestly, the last sketchbook I had a lot of fun drawing birds. I think I might just draw another bird if I'm being completely honest with myself. I think I really enjoyed drawing birds, and now I kind of am really into birds. I rock with them, you know? Quickly doing like the darkest areas of the egg with the red colored pencil, just so then it's like shaded in. And then I'm just gonna do like a light coat of yellow on top of all of the egg, just to give it like a solid color basically, and I can work with it from there. Now all the egg has a solid coat, and I'm gonna go in with my favorite colored pencil ever. It's Dioxazine Purple, and I'm gonna do like the darkest areas as well. I really enjoyed this colored pencil. I think it's a really nice color, and I think it's a nice alternative to using black in your paintings. Like, I don't know, I just think it's nice, because sometimes black can make it look too harsh. I feel like the color black is like really harsh sometimes, so using something a little softer like a purple is kind of nice. I definitely should not have done that outline, but it's okay. I think I can work with it. I mean, the bread kind of has like a burnt edge to it, so I can do one like this. We should add the yellow to the bread as well. You can go in with like a more yellowy color. I definitely want some spots to like show that like there's so much egg, and like it's kind of blocking out the lighting, because there's definitely a lot of egg on this picture. And then I'm gonna draw in some of the color. I really kind of switch up my technique depending on the look I want to get. Like, not even the look, I just kind of do it. I don't really have a technique now that I think about it. All I really do is I just kind of switch up the pattern in which I'm placing down the color. Like, sometimes I'll do just like a straight line, like straight lines going back and forth, and other times I'll do like little circles back and forth. So it really just depends on whatever mood I'm in, truly. The bread is definitely a little darker than the eggs, so I'm gonna also do that. To be honest, I haven't drawn as much food as I would want recently, and I think it's also because when I draw food, I get really hungry and want to eat the food. It becomes a bit of a challenge to like finish a drawing of food when all you want to do is just take a bite of it. I'm still adding some more color. What if I went in with like a peach for some of the darker parts of the egg? Like, this part is supposed to be darker, and right here too is supposed to be darker. We can do like some edges and stuff. I'm gonna use it too to like darken the edge of the bread. I feel like that could definitely help make the bread look a little more toasted on the sides. Okay. I feel like it's still missing some of that like oomph to it. And I think that's because the egg is so like, not cylindrical, but it's like a blob. It doesn't have like pores in it. And in the original reference photo, the egg has like almost these pores from like cooking it and stuff. So I'm just gonna add some of those pores back in. I think that looks pretty good. Not bad. It doesn't look bad. It just is missing like something. Maybe it's orange what it's missing. And the pencils I'm using are Prismacolors and Polychromos colored pencils. If you can't see the lead at the top, they're Polychromos, and they have like a little gold outline. The other ones are just Prismacolor. Those are the only ones I got. Okay, I think we got them. I think that's good. I think if I continue working it, like, I could maybe add some shadowing onto the pieces like this. Oh wait, that does kind of help. Yeah, that helps. Okay, that's good. Okay, I'm gonna leave it at that then. I say as I continue to draw more. But that's good. That's good. This toast is good, I think. Time for me to draw a portrait. I have some faces saved in my camera roll. I've already drawn a couple of them before. I think starting with the eye is a good spot. I'm gonna be drawing this face. I will put it up on the screen and then probably put it in the corner. And yeah, now it's time to begin. I'm trying to decide if I want to go big or go small. If it doesn't look exactly like the reference photo, don't kill me, okay? It is what it is. I'm gonna start off this portrait with just red, and then I'll like switch out to a different color to like do the rest of the portrait. Like I'll add in colors and stuff, but definitely for right now I'm just gonna use red, this Tuscan red specifically. And yeah, okay. The eyes I find are kind of hard to see when it's just the pupil itself. It's not until you add the eyelids that you see if you're getting close or not. She has some very beautiful eyes, so I'm definitely gonna include that. I'm gonna do the coloring like this, then the coloring like this. Oh, well, that might be too harsh actually. Let's just clean up the edges like that, and then let's do the eyebrows. I don't know if that looks good. Oh, that looks okay. I'm looking at it through the viewfinder and it looks okay. If it looks okay enough, I'll keep it. If I need to erase it, I will. In a second, I'll blend it all out and stuff, but this is just for right now. I think that's good for right now. If I need to like thin the sides of her face, I will. Because I definitely think I overdrew it, but it's okay. I'll do like the pinkness in her cheeks as well. I don't know how I feel about this drawing, to be honest. We might end up covering it, guys. I'm gonna be so real. Might just end up covering it. And if we do not blame me. Blame the paper or something. Okay. I definitely think I got the angle of the face wrong. I definitely think I made her look up higher than she actually is. Which I guess is okay. You know, like she doesn't have to be in the exact same position. In this one, she's more looking down at you rather than looking ahead. Now we're gonna continue and I'm gonna start adding in the ears. Her ears are actually a little lower than her nose, which is interesting because usually the ears match up directly with the nostrils, but not with her. So I think that's pretty cool. Change her jawline, but then I looked at the picture again and it looks about right. To add her like collar of her sweater. Sorry if you guys hear the birds in the background. The birds in my neighborhood are always so loud. I think I want to make her face a little rounder. This is when I start doing like artistic liberties, and I just start doing whatever I want because I'm like, well, you know, I got most of the drawing. Why can't I, like, you know, do the rest the way I want it to be? You know, references only take you so far. At some point, you do have to, like, start taking your own creative liberties. Oh, I love her hair. It's, like, all springy. I'm gonna darken up her lipstick as well. I definitely would say it's much more springy in some parts than it is in others. Okay, I'm gonna check the viewfinder, see how that looks. Oh, it looks so bad! Okay, what can I change? I think it's, like, I have her head too far back. Like, I need to bring it forward. I need to bring her face forward. I have her head too far back. Let's see if blending it out has helped out a bit, or if it's made things worse. I can't tell. I don't know if that made it things any better or any worse. Well, let's just color it in, okay? It doesn't look like the reference photo. I messed it up, but it's okay. This drawing is giving me the most amount of difficulty. I've been recording for 40 minutes and I still can't even get the face done. I'm gonna do a layer of purple on top. My goal is that the purple will like neutralize the yellow, and I'll even blend it out a bit. And now I can start adding some details, like the underneath of the nose bridge, the sides of the nose. That's why she looks different. I'm like, she looks so different in the picture. That's why, silly, she's missing her eyelids. I'm wondering if the eraser will work right here, so I can like, yeah, What about in the eyes for the highlight? Yeah, okay. Quick check. This drawing is giving me the most amount of difficulty. Who would have thought a portrait, something I've been practicing for years, could give me such difficulty? You know, that's really a mystery. My goal now is to go in and like lighten up some of the parts where like there's like shining on the face, like where the lighting hits. This colored pencil looks different because it's the polychromos gold paper. Using this to do the sides over here where the curls will sit, like that. And then I'll just go in with the contrasting color and do some of the curls. Okay, let's clean up this side of the face perhaps. We can reblend it so it doesn't look so odd that it's like lighter than the rest of the face. This part, it does need to be lighter than the rest of the face, so we can quickly do that. Okay, I did a quick check. It's not coming out the way I want it to. It's not coming out the way I want to. Oh god, I don't know what I'm doing. As it turns out, I came into this portrait so confident, and now I've overworked it and it looks horrible. Definitely doesn't look like the reference picture, so. At this point, you know what? Let's mess around with it, okay? We originally were gonna go with the portrait. Delete the portrait, wherever it is on the screen. Delete it. Let's just put it like this, okay? We're just gonna color it in with whatever colors we want, and we're just gonna do whatever we want on this page because it is not coming out the way I want it to, and that is really frustrating me. Okay, so I'm just gonna do whatever I want on this page. I'm gonna give her darker lipstick because I can. Oh, I almost dropped another pencil. I've done some reworking. I have fixed the face, I think, a bit. Is it the nostrils, maybe? Where's my favorite colored pencil? There it is. I'm gonna go in with a white gel pen and just lighten up some of these areas. Oh, my gel pen isn't working. Hold on. I'm gonna go in with an acrylic marker and just add the lightest areas. Because you know what? If it doesn't want to work, I'm not gonna force it to work, okay? I'm just gonna add the lightest parts of the face manually. Holy guacamole, I think I was able to get the actual shade of her lipstick. I'm even gonna fix her eyebrows a bit, because I do not have them the way she has them. I think that's as good as it's gonna get. Honestly, it doesn't look half bad. I'm gonna go into speed draw and finish the rest of this, and then I'll come back for these. Hey, it's a later time. I'm recording so I can go eat lunch. And now I am back. I came to the realization that it is the issue with this drawing is that I made her face too long. Her face is like smaller and wider. And I kind of gave her like a longer head. So it's definitely my bad, and I feel bad because I'm like, dang it. Could have been such a good drawing if I hadn't messed it up. But I messed it up. It is what it is. It's a good drawing, I think. It's a good drawing, I think. The problem is just the facial proportions aren't correct. I think now what I'm going to draw is some otters. This is also, I forgot to say what these were called earlier. These are the Prismacolor colored pencils. They are erasable, so if you mess up, you can like erase everything you drew and redraw it. And I think that's really cool. I'm just gonna erase this again and try again. It will still be up on the screen probably, so you can still get to see what I'm drawing and like the reference image, but definitely not the original or at least not the way I'm looking at it, which is on my phone, not my camera. This one has like a bigger butt. This one has like a butt that sort of goes like this. This is completely off topic, but did you all see that Joann's are closing? I like to crochet and sew on the side. Like, I don't really post it or anything. I just like to crochet and sew. Well, it makes me really sad that Joann's is permanently closing, because like, where else am I gonna find that, you know? That seems good. That looks like otters. And now we can start shading. Okay, I need to start talking some more. So basically, I ended up working on the sketch for a while, and then I decided to take a break. This one specifically, because I was not liking how it was coming out. And then I realized the reason I wasn't liking how it was coming out is because of the face issue. Now I kind of want to redraw it and like use a separate piece of paper and like tape it on top. But I also do like the drawing. It doesn't look like the reference photo, which is definitely very upsetting because like it's supposed to look like the reference photo and it doesn't. But also like, what am I gonna do? You know, like it is what it is. The picture doesn't look like the original. And that's okay. Sometimes you're gonna try and it's just not gonna work. And you just move on. You don't get hung up on it. We're gonna use the paper towel to smudge it out. And now we can start coloring it in. I'm gonna start with this color, but that's the color I'm gonna start with. I might end up using the dioxazine purple on this drawing as well, to be honest. At least I think. Okay, now I have this otter. I'm gonna give him his cute little face. That's cute. We can draw his nose, his little smile, and his ear. In real life, it's been like maybe 2 hours of me drawing. Once I finish this page. This page probably took like 2 hours to do, which is quite a long time. Oh, that's so long. It took me so long to finish. But it's okay, because it's gonna come out good, I promise. Let's try adding a brown on top. Yeah, see, this is what I had more envisioned for the top color, not the other one. There we go, that seems good. Coloring the head, perhaps. Maybe the foot as well. Oh, they're so cute. Oh, so sweet. Yeah, that's good. And you know what? We're gonna redeem ourselves with this one. We're gonna do a sketch of that one. I'm gonna do it in just dioxazine purple. I'm gonna do it in just dioxazine purple in a second. I just wanna like redraw these eyes. Maybe maybe I will go in with a white just to fill in where the white spaces would be, like that. And then use this one for the darker spots. And now for the redemption time. We're going to redeem ourselves. I'm gonna try to do her face more shaped the way it actually is rather than how I interpret it. Okay, yeah, this is already looking so much better. I know you can't really tell anything so far, but trust, it's gonna look better. I think the problem is too, I made her features like too big for her face, and in my drawing I made her like face bigger than it actually is on her head. At this point I should just do like a cartoony version of her. I think this looks pretty good. I definitely think there's still things I would improve upon. Perhaps I shouldn't have just gone into a portrait so blindly, and perhaps I should have done some like practice work before I did it. Because if I had gone into it the way I did this one, I think it would have come out much better. Because like, look at this. This looks pretty good. Unless I'm being delusional. It is quite possible. But I think this one came out much better than the previous one. Like, it is a bit more cartoony. This is more of my like cartoony style than my realistic style. I don't know. I was thinking about coloring it in with not Prismacolors. What are they called? Acrylic markers. But I decided not to because I'm planning on doing a whole video soon dedicated to acrylic markers again. But we'll see how that goes. We'll see if that ends up happening. Okay, that looks pretty good, I think. I probably went into a speed paint for that part just because I wasn't talking. I kind of forgot to talk. I was just like adding some white highlights basically and making it look nice. Honestly, I think this one looks a lot better. I don't know, you guys will have to definitely let me know in the comments down below. Which one do you prefer? Do you prefer version 1 or version 2? This is version 1, this is version 2. Because I don't know which one I prefer. I honestly kind of like both of them. I think both have some good qualities about them and also some bad stuff about them too. For example, me not knowing how to draw at all. I colored in the hair a little darker than it actually is, just so that I can go through with a lighter color acrylic marker and go ahead and draw all the little springs of hair that she has. Because she has quite a few springs of hair. They're really cool looking, I think. So I'm just going to be drawing some of those. This one looks more like the reference, so I do like this one a bit better. I think for right now, I'm gonna cover this one with this one. Maybe I should cut it down. Leave it like that, or just put it right here. Maybe I should just put it right there. Or I'll just like leave it there for now. Leave it right here. And now we just need to put one more drawing at the bottom and we're done. And we filled out an entire spread. So let me check to see what else I have that I can put right there. I found a picture of a bird getting ready to take off. So I think I'm gonna draw that. I kind of want to do it in blue, to be honest. I haven't done any like blue sketches yet, so I feel like a blue sketch could be really cool. And I did say I did want to draw a bird, so you know, I think it's only fair that I actually do that. That looks about good. Let's draw the bird's head. I'm also gonna do the shadowing to the bird's head. Like all the shadows that go on its face, just so then it like actually looks kind of like it's about to take off, like it's actually on the page or something. I'm gonna draw as much of the wings as I possibly can, which should not be too difficult. Also, sorry I'm not talking as much anymore, guys. I'm out of steam. I think it's also because I'm really tired and I just want to take a nap. So my brain's kind of like trying to go into autopilot mode, and I'm like keeping it from going on autopilot mode so I can finish this drawing. Okay, so I have finished this page. I did the bird, I added some couple little birds, and honestly, I don't know if I do like this one more than this one. I like both, but this one's closer to the reference image, but I think I like this one better now. So I have it on a piece of paper. I can stick it on top, or I can just keep it in here. I think we're just gonna keep it in here. I think my favorite drawing out of all of these, though, has to be the food. I think I did pretty good on the eggs on toasting. This one's probably my favorite. And yeah, that's about everything I have for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you drew along or watched along or listened to me talk in the background. I hope you guys have a nice rest of your day, and I'll see you guys for the next video I make. Bye bye.